In the heart of West Africa, a nation's future is rooted in its soil. Ghana faces a critical challenge: feeding a growing population while empowering millions who depend on the land. At the helm of this mission is a farmer, a legislator, and now the country's new Minister for Food and Agriculture, Honorable Opoku. But before politics, he was a teacher, a community development secretary for Opoku Limited, one of Ghana's largest cocoa cooperatives. He was already learning that the farmer's voice is the nation's most important asset. As ranking member on the Food, Agriculture and Cocoa Affairs Committee, he shaped policies from the opposition benches.
Clearly, this is an admission by the minister that the agricultural policies they've touted all over the country have failed completely.
Then, in January 2025, President John Dramani Mahama appointed him Minister for Food and Agriculture, a role he was born to fill. Born in Sankore in the Ahafo region on June 5th, 1970, Honorable Opoku learned early that agriculture is a matter of life and death. After earning a degree in social science from KNUST and a Master of Laws with distinction from the University of Essex, he entered Parliament in 2005 as a representative for Asunafo South. For nearly 2 decades, he watched as northern farmers endured dry spells with little support. When President John Dramani Mahama appointed him Minister for Food and Agriculture in January 2025, he made a quiet promise: the North would no longer be an afterthought. Within months, that promise became action. In April 2025, Honorable Opoku traveled to Wa, the capital of the Upper West region. Standing alongside the French ambassador and representatives of the French Development Agency, he inaugurated the Agriculture Water Management Project. These initiatives would construct and rehabilitate dams and boreholes across 25 districts.
The project aims to develop a minimum of 1,000 hectares of irrigated land, directly benefiting at least 6,000 smallholder farmers. 8 new dams, small scale, will be constructed. 10 existing dams to be rehabilitated, and over 45 boreholes developed for irrigation purposes under the project.
3 months later, in August 2025, Honorable Opoku returned to the north, this time to Tamale. There, he launched the Nkokon Kitinkiti initiative, funded by the Global Agriculture and Food Security Program.
This event marks another critical step towards securing Ghana's food and nutrition needs, while building resilience within our agricultural systems. On behalf of the government of Ghana, specifically His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, I wish to express profound appreciation to the Global Agriculture and Food Security Program, GAFS, for the generous grant of $20 million aimed at strengthening food and nutrition security in the Northern Savannah Ecological Zone. Nana Chairman, let me indicate that the entire $20 million will be expended in the 12 selected districts in the 5 northern regions. This project we are launching today is a strategic scale-up of the successful interventions of the Savannah Investment Program. It is carefully designed to broaden its reach, improve livelihoods, and contribute meaningfully to the government's vision of building sustainable and resilient food systems.
On August 5th, 2025, a consignment of 40,000 bags of fertilizer arrived from the Kingdom of Morocco. Honorable Opoku personally announced that 25,000 of those bags, more than half, will go directly to the Upper East, Upper West, Northeast, and Savannah regions. For the first time in years, farmers in the northern corridors received inputs without delays, without corruption, and without struggle.
Last year, we distributed fertilizers to our farmers free of charge. This year, President Mahama has directed that because of the falling prices of foodstuffs, our farmers have been affected. And so we don't have to inflict on them another hardship by asking the farmers to go and buy fertilizers again. So we have procured enough fertilizers for our farmers, and we are going to distribute them free of charge to our farmers.
On September 11th, 2025, he ordered the redistribution of 900 water pump machines confiscated from illegal mining operations. These pumps were immediately sent to the 5 northern regions: Upper East, Upper West, Savannah, Northern, and Northeast. For the first time in several years, Ghana is experiencing a food glut, an abundance of rice, maize, and soya beans. Under the minister's directive, the Ministry of Food and Agriculture launched a multi-pronged response: direct financial relief for farmers, large-scale government purchasing, and new market creation.
The buffer stock is now in the market, mopping up the excess, buying the excess produce. Unfortunately, we do not have enough warehouses. And so all our warehouses are full. We don't even have place to store the food that we are buying. So we are now talking to the private individuals who have these warehouses to see what arrangements we can have with them so that we can buy the rest that are yet to be bought, store them, and then release them against emergencies.
These are all parts of President Mahama's flagship Agriculture for Economic Transformation agenda, designed to achieve national food self-sufficiency and build a thriving agribusiness sector. The Ministry of Agriculture also launched the Prosper Project, a groundbreaking initiative aimed at modernizing agriculture and improving the livelihoods of 100,000 beneficiaries across 8 regions in Ghana. The Promoting Rural Opportunities, Sustainable Profits and Environmental Resilience Project is funded by the Bank of Ghana, International Fund for Agricultural Development, and the Green Climate Fund at the cost of $147.3 million. Honorable Opoku has also focused on poultry, an area where Ghana currently spends up to $400 million annually on imports. Under his Feed Ghana program, the government aims for full poultry self-sufficiency within 3 years. In the Savannah region, the European Union handed over 150,000 fully vaccinated poultry birds, along with feed and medicine, to 3,000 farmers across 6 districts in the Savannah, Upper East, and Northeast regions. The project was implemented by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations in partnership with the Ministry of Food and Agriculture.
Your commitment to food security, nutrition, and rural livelihood has not gone unnoticed.
We wish, in particular, to acknowledge the extremely strong collaboration with the Ministry of Food and Agriculture under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Eric Opoku, as well as our regional and district departments of agriculture, farmer organizations, and it is wonderful to see you all here today, and implementing partners. And it is within this broader progress that we are meeting today to support 3,000 farmers with 150,000 layer poultry birds. This is expected to contribute to household nutrition by improving access to eggs,
Agriculture and food security remain a primary pillar of EU support to Ghana. Through this delivery, today, the EU works with the government and our partners at FAO to reduce Ghana's dependence on imported poultry, to boost farmers' incomes sustainably, and to create jobs across the value chain.
This is an investment. We want you to make income from this and use this as an opportunity to earn your livelihood. It is not meant for everybody. It is meant for the vulnerable. We want to bridge the gap between the poor and the rich. Those who have should not take advantage of this. Leave it to those who do not have, so that they can also have something to live on.
And in a gesture that spoke to his personal character, he recently made a donation of 10,000 Ghana cedis to a disabled beneficiary in the Boom community in the Savannah region. His work extends to the share industry as well. The ministry recently signed a strategic memorandum of understanding with AAK Ghana Limited to improve value addition and sustainable growth in the share sector, a vital source of income for thousands of northern women. From the arid fields of Wa to the riverbanks of the Upper East, from the markets of Tamale to the share groves of the Northeast, Honorable Eric Opoku is not merely attending ceremonies, he is planting accountability. He is harvesting trust. He is proving that when a leader truly loves the land and its people, even the driest soil can bloom. He once said, and his actions continue to echo, agriculture is not a second-class occupation. It is the foundation of our dignity, our economy, and our future. In the 5 regions of the North, those words have become a reality.